Alright, hi, welcome to part 3 of Saturday, October 19th, 2024. It is around 6:50 in the morning. I got my breakfast, but I literally was in there for not even 5 minutes. I was in there, I ordered my 3 pairs of griddles. And I got my shit within like 3 minutes, which is nice. Kind of kept it all nice and simple for them. No, I'm not gonna cut through Taco Bell. So now it's just gonna be a nice, quick little stroll to the house. It's still around 39 degrees, which it actually ain't too bad, I have to admit. Now, another thing I was kind of debating about tonight, am I going to take a freshen up shower? I don't know. I mean, I kind of want to. I mean, it'll definitely help me sleep a little bit, even after eating. Eat my griddles. Hop into a nice warm shower just to freshen up. That'll help calm my head pressure down a little bit. Oh, God. So yeah, that's kind of, so in the last part, I kind of told you guys about where I would be where I've been on the political spectrum for the last 16 years, since 2008, when I actually when I actually really cared about politics. Although I didn't start paying attention to what's going on in politics and, in the government, until like I think it was 2007 when I actually started to care. Yeah, because I was down in the living room with mom and dad, and they were watching Bush's State of the Union address in 2007, where Bush was at the podium, and he had his vice president Dick Cheney right behind him to his right, and the then Speaker of the House, for the first time, Nancy Pelosi, and that was the first time that a woman has held one of the 3 most powerful positions in government. And she is still, to this day, the only female that has ever become Speaker of the House. Which, in terms of the presidential succession, if the president and vice president die, the Speaker of the House is next in line for president. So, have we had a female president? No. We tried getting one in 2016, but said female candidate, we all know who it was, Hillary Clinton, she got the popular vote in 2016, but she lost the Electoral College to Trump. And so Trump became the 45th president. And now we're kind of at a repeat where we have a female Democrat against a Republican man, and it just happens to be the same one, Donald Trump and Kamala Harris. Now, if you saw my election prediction video that went up however long ago that was, I stated that I think that the results for president is going to be pretty much the same thing. It's going to be a repeat of 2016. To where I think that Kamala's going to get the popular vote, but Trump's going to win the Electoral College. And the way how it's looking right now, it's pretty damn going to go that way. Where Kamala's going to get the popular vote, and Trump's going to get the Electoral College. And just remember, in order for a candidate to officially become president, is that you have to, out of all the 538 Electoral College votes, as long as you get half plus one, which is 270, congratulations, you're president of the United States. Regardless however many people voted for you. So yeah, there were 5 times in American history where the winner of that election lost the popular vote, but at least got the Electoral College. Except for one of them. The years that happened was 1824, 1884, you know what, I actually can't remember all of them. All I know is that I only know what 3 of them were, which were 1824, 2000, and 2016. And I can't remember what the other 2 were, but there were 5. But the last time that happened was, obviously 2016. Anyways, we have never had a female president. We have had a female vice president, and she's currently our vice president at the time it's been recorded. It's obviously Kamala, and she's up for election for president. Speaker of the House, yeah, it's just only Nancy Pelosi, and she's been elected for a full time twice. First time was from 2007 to 2011, or no, yeah, for 2 whole Congresses, which were technically 2 whole terms. And then the second time, elected in 2019, going all the way until the end of the last Congress in 2023. And this Congress, we've had technically 2 speakers. Okay, actually technically 3. But one was kind of named Speaker Pro Tempore. Because, let's just say that ever since 9/11, the Speaker of the House has a secret list of House members that can be used in case of death, resignation, or removal of office, i.e. like a motion to vacate. They go right down the list of the previous speaker that will serve as Speaker Pro Tempore. And so when Kevin McCarthy was voted out in October of last year, 2023, the first one on the top of the list, Congressman Patrick McHenry of North Carolina. And he's infamously known as the congressman with the bow tie, because or Congressman Bowtie, because he always wears a bow tie. He doesn't wear an actual tie, but he wears bow ties. Yeah. And then when McCarthy was voted out, McHenry kind of became Speaker pro tempore for like 3 or 4 weeks, up until our current Speaker, Mike Johnson, was elected, and he is currently House Speaker. What's going to happen for the next Congress starting in January? I don't know. What party's going to control both houses? I don't know. But I'm predicting that it's going to be a decent sized majority by about 10, 15 seats in the House, and a slight majority by about 4 or 5 seats in the Senate. If you saw my prediction. Let's see here. I think that's it. Oh yeah, and all the... Okay, we'll do one more. President pro tempore of the Senate, which is the senator of the majority party that has been in office for the longest. It's more of a honorary title, but they actually make it into an actual governmental position, which means that if the president, vice president, and the Speaker of the House die, the president pro tempore of the Senate becomes president. Which, keep in mind, could be the same party or not as the president. How many females have held that title? Well, only one, and she's currently in office. Senator Patty Murray of Washington. She's a Democratic senator, from Washington. And yeah. Now when it comes to the other members of the line of succession, aka the cabinet, some of the departments has had a female head and others have not. Oh yeah, I got a snap too, so I'm gonna have to look at it. We're within the final stretch of getting home anyway, so yeah. And just so you guys know, we've never had a female Chief Justice. In the 2.5 centuries of this country's existence, we've only had 17 Chief Justices, of the Supreme Court. 17, and none of them were female. Hell, only 3 of them have sat through a presidential impeachment. Salmon Chase in 1868 with, Andrew Johnson. William Rehnquist in 1998 with Bill Clinton. And our current Chief Justice, John Roberts, in 2019 with Trump. And that's also another thing. I think they say that if you're born in a year of a certain, president, and especially with, their political party, is more than likely which way you're going to lean when you end up voting or something like that. I don't know if that's true or not, because if we're taking that based on a chord, let's see here. Grandma, may she rest in peace, she was born in 1940, and that was the year that Franklin Delano Roosevelt was president, but he was running for a sort of precedent 3rd term, but an unprecedented that he actually succeeded in winning a 3rd term. Let's see here. Dad, may he rest in peace, was born in 1953. He was born 13 years later from Grandma. And Mom was born in 1959. Both of them were born in the presidency, well, during the presidency of, let's see here, who was president during that time frame? Oh yeah, Dwight D. Eisenhower. Who was, obviously the Allied Supreme General during World War II, especially in Europe, against Hitler and Mussolini. Hello, Mussolini? Stop it. Okay. My older half-sister, Channy, let's see here, she was born in 1986. Who was president in 1986? That would have been Reagan. Yeah, she was born in the time of Reagan. Even though I feel like that she's actually like a liberal. Grandma was a liberal. Dad was always been a conservative. Mom originally was a liberal, but sometime between 2016 and 2018, she kind of switched sides and became a Republican. Now she's still conservative, even though traditionally she was always a liberal. Which kind of explains why I'm kind of, and especially in my politics nowadays, I'm more of like an independent that leans more right. Let's see here. Yeah, Channy, I feel like she's a liberal. I don't know why, but I really think she's a liberal. I mean, she lives in Dallas, and Dallas, I think, is one of the more liberal areas of Texas. So, I don't know. Let's see here. And then I was born in 1999, and Katrina was born roughly about, I don't know, probably about 18 months later. In 2000. And well, we were both born under the realm of Bill Clinton. I mean, I already kind of told you guys where I'm at politically. I think I'm more independent but lean more right on most issues. Although there are some minor issues that I do lean left, but most of the time I'm leaning right. Because I honestly see myself as an independent. Because I see myself as a nationalist, in all honesty. I don't honestly see myself as Democrat or Republican, but I see myself as a nationalist, doing what's best for this nation, economically, socially, and I guess politically. But I have to kind of register as either one or the other, so I kind of have to go with Republican. Katrina, I don't know where she stands. I think she's kind of in the same boat where she's an independent, but leans more right. She's probably the same. Well, that's a horrible voice crack. She's probably about the same as, in terms of political views, mostly as me, except that she, as a girl, she probably has some more feelings on women's rights and reproductive rights and, abortion. Let's see here. Oliver was born in 2019, so he was born under the realm of Trump. Lucas was born in 2021 under the realm of Biden. So Katrina has two kids that were born under two different presidents, a Republican president and a Democrat president. I am going to guess that Oliver is probably going to end up being, I'm going to say he's probably going to end up being conservative. And Luke is probably going to end up being like a liberal. So I think the two of them are going to butt heads politically, I think. But, who's to say? I probably won't be old enough to see the two of them debate over shit like that. But, I don't know. Maybe. Alright, we're back here at Hucklebuck. We're going to go ahead and call out a video and call it a night. I'm just going to take these shoes off. I'm going to unlock the door, take my shoes off. Take all these off. Go into the upstairs bathroom. Take a fresh up shower. Eat and go to bed. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. Oh, bye-bye.